Hello everyone! Why do so many GD layouts fail? Mostly because they have zero idea what they're doing. Today, I'll be showing you tips on how to make good gameplay for each game mode and what to avoid when making gameplay. First off is the cube. For this, your main best friends are orbs and pads. Make sure that you're not overusing orbs. Another thing I see people messing up is the lack of pad use. Really think about how you can implement pads into your gameplay sections. Next, we have the ship. The ship has many unique things that can make or break a section. First, you need to switch gravity sometimes, really make use of all those gravity portals. For ship, the #1 rule is to never have gameplay that you can just fly through the middle for the entire section. Even if it was meant for you to fly up and down, it could still be open enough for that to happen. Always vary it and force the player to go up and down. The next thing we have is the ball. For the ball, just putting spikes on the top and bottom of the section is very uncreative. For this one, make sure you're using stuff like gravity portals, orbs, pads, and many other gameplay elements you can get your hands on. Don't overuse this though, because you still want to make the ball's main mechanic, switching gravity, present in the gameplay. Now we are off to the UFO. I might get inaccurate here because I suck at making UFO gameplay, and I also hate UFO gameplay. My only advice here is to have those things where you jump off when you hit the gravity portals. A few of these chained together can work very nicely. Next, we have the wave. This one is an interesting one because you actually mainly don't want to use slopes. Instead, put in structures, clearly showing a path to take. Like the ship, do not make it so you can just spam through the middle. Then, we have the robot. I don't have much to say about this, but you should usually make it similar to how I told you to use cube gameplay. Also, vary the amount of time you have to hold for more diverse gameplay. We now have the spider. You should be using pads and orbs because the spider can't click orbs without a pad. What I mean by that is because the spider teleports across sections instantly, you need a pad to get it somewhere in the air, letting it finally click an orb. Use the main mechanic of it a few times alongside that, and you should have some pretty decent spider gameplay. Lastly, we have the swing copter. Now, I'm not an expert in swing gameplay, but I can confidently say that you should follow the same golden rule as the wave and ship. With all these tips, I'm sure you can make great layouts to your levels. Please leave out your opinions in the comments, as these tips are only from my personal experience. Goodbye.